everyone, it's Amber, the Neurospicy Equestrian, and I'm coming to you today with a video that's actually going to be a two-part series on how to get on your horse in a quiet and calm manner. Now, this is something that's really important because it establishes your attitude for your upcoming ride, and I am all about setting us up for success. So if you know that this is an area that you struggle in, you definitely want to take the time to work through it. And with these simple steps, I'm hoping that it will maximize your time under saddle as well. Now, if you start off frustrated and anxious, you'll notice a lot of times your horses will mirror you. So this is also a way to help stop that. And the reason why it's going to be two parts is because people have horses that stand still and are golden children in that manner. And then there's some of us that have hooligans that do not like to stand still. And so I want to show videos on how these steps can work the same regardless of how your horse behaves. You just got to tweak it just a little bit. So the steps for getting on your horse, you're going to take them to wherever it is you're going to go. You're going to pet them, breathe deep, always breathe. That is so important because it allows us to relax. Breathe, pet your horse, do whatever you want. And then when you're ready, put your foot in the stirrup. And if you start getting anxious with your foot in the stirrup, just hold it there and pet your horse some more. Again, this is what you want to do for a horse that will stand still. Once you are quiet and calm, your foot's in the stirrup and you're ready to move forward, go ahead and throw your leg over and sit down on your horse. Now, if your horse takes a step, that's okay. Just ask him to stop and sit there and breathe. I like to breathe very loudly when I'm doing this because one, it reminds me to breathe, but two, your horse will start to mimic you, and that's really cool when you start feeling and hearing that. And then once you're both quiet and relaxed, start moving off and enjoy your ride. If you're riding a performance horse or you have to have a certain frame or collection when you are riding, you're going to ask for that frame and collection before you move your horse off. So just kind of a little side note there. Now, all that being said, this isn't always a quick fix. This is something that can take time, and that's okay. Don't ever feel like it's not working for you. It's just something that takes time. We often get in our heads and we're like, oh my gosh, I've got to do this. I've got to do this. I've got to work my horse. I've got to lunge my horse. I've got to stop that. Just breathe. Breathe through this. Take your time. And the more you encourage a calm and quiet mind, not only for yourself, but for your horse, you're going to find that it takes less and less time each and every time you get on your horse. Now, on to our video, and I hope you enjoy. All right, the first step to getting on your horse, whether you're going to be using a mounting block, a fence, or whatever, put them in the position on which you're going to get on. And then take a minute and just pet them, kind of think about what your next steps are going to be, what are they going to look like, and then go from there. And then when you're ready, you're going to put your foot in the stirrup and you're going to hold it until you feel calm and ready to get over. And then once you kind of feel, all right, I'm ready, go ahead and get on. And then you're just going to sit. You're going to sit and you're going to take big, deep breaths and you're going to wait for your horse to kind of relax under you as well. Most of the tension that you feel in your horse comes from you. So you're going to take nice, big, deep breaths. And as you can see, our wonderful horse here, Kiki, is starting to relax. She's fallen asleep. She's doing really good. Now, this is a horse that we've done a lot of work with. I'll show you what it looks like on a horse that you don't do this with normally so you can see the difference. But as you can see, Kiki's nice and relaxed. Her owner, who does suffer from anxiety due to bad fall, is trying to rebuild her trust. So this is how we start. And then once you feel like your brain is nice and quiet, you're breathing peacefully, go ahead and ask them to walk out. I hope you enjoyed that video, and part 2 will be released in a couple of days. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Have a good day.